All right, folks, we are back. If you remember in our last episode, we are following up a pretty good draft here with a decision to go for it in the second half of the season. And what does go for it mean? It means try to earn the wild card spot. This is the last dance with the core that we have. And I think how we're going to accomplish this, we're going to kind of, and I know sitting on the fence, splitting the difference has never really worked well for anyone ever in the past doing anything. So, like an idiot, I'm going to try to do that and accomplish it successfully. We have very, 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 very little margin for error. We are 4.5 games back from the wild card. The division is almost shot to hell. We almost have no chance for that. So it might be stupid to try, but I want to give it a try anyway. We're going to make a couple deals here that gets rid of some of the players who are up after this year. Like, for example, we will be trading away Seth Beer, Sam Delaplane, and Trevor Rogers. All three have expiring contracts, and we're going to package them with some minor league players that and a couple professionals, professional active, or a couple active roster. I don't know why I kept saying professional. A couple active roster players to bring in some starting pitching help. We're going to trade for a lefty who's arbitration eligible. We're going to trade for a righty who is arbitration eligible. And then we're going to bring in another righty that is a free agent up after this year. So we are saving some costs there, improving our starting lineup, and to be honest, Beer isn't getting that much playing time, despite what you see here on the team roster page. He's had a meh year, and if we trade him, then they can't start him anymore. Then we have Sam Delaplane, who is really a specialist. You can see here he pitches well, but he doesn't pitch very often. He's really a specialist. He's effective, but I want to be able to use more of our bullpen and more of the depth that we have coming up. And then lastly, Trevor Rogers. I mean, he's been great. That is going to be a little bit of that's gonna hurt to lose, but I think we're going to bring in more than enough depth to overcome that. So we'll be able to push, maybe Kenneth into the bullpen. We'll be able to push maybe like a Sierra into the bullpen. We can't really find a taker for Brubaker. That rhymed. Can't really find a taker for Brubaker. He's struggled so far this year at a starting role, so we'll see if maybe he gets demoted, or he's up after this year anyway, and we can't really find anyone to take him on. So maybe we demote him, designate him for assignment. Maybe we just straight out waive him. We'll find out. But I think the depth will help as we go along. So we will go trade by trade here in a quick second, and so let's see. We have our first deal that we're going to work through. We have two that are coming through the Chicago White Sox, actually. So let's see. Transactions, player trade. We will go to the White Sox. And the first is for Logan Gilbert. He's the one who's going to be a free agent after the season, like a $2 million hit. He's been effective so far this year. Half a win, a WAR for the White Sox, and to me, I look at him, he's probably the least effective player we're trading for this episode. But everyone talks about, the scouts here talk about how if he has a good defense behind him, he'll look really good, and we do have a good defense. We have a very good defense, despite what the Airs say. I think our range and I think we have a good defense overall. So we're going to trade from it, and again, we're not giving up too much. We're giving up Delaplane, Alamaze, which might surprise somebody, but his skills have deteriorated significantly in the past few years, and he's 32, doesn't really have a future with us anymore. A couple low-level prospects. Again, I'm sticking to my idea of not trading low-level prospects. And then it's a heartbreaker, but Roansy. We're trading our boy Roansy, who's been with us for a while now. But he's in Double-A pitching. He's had bad years at AAA and major leagues. I shouldn't say bad years. I should just say ineffective years. So it's time to ship them out. Okay. Well, this was an actual trade that we got done here. Well, I simmed a day, so the price has apparently changed on this deal. So we'll remove Antigua here and see what we get. Okay, they want someone else. Okay, we'll go Boyle, being he's 25 years old and playing in high A ball. All right, we will complete that trade. That's one down. Not happy Steven Alame's left, but okay. So what's our next one? Our next transaction is going to be with the same team, and that's going to be Flores. Let me pull him up here. Bernardo Flores. Couldn't get that out. So he's arbitration eligible. He's had a very good season despite suffering from a high BABIP. Back into the rotation kind of guy. Again, depth option. This is and you might see this profile here and say, "Oh man, what the heck?" I searched every team. I searched high, I searched low, and this is the best we can do. Like this is the best they're willing to give up for the players that we have or that we're willing to move. And wow, before I was going to have to include our backup catcher, but no longer. It looks like they'll just do that deal straight up. Which we're going to get rid of Seth Beer for Bernardo Flores. So I'm actually a little bit even more excited about this cost, so we will complete that deal. Slightly pleased by Bernardo Flores. That's good. And I think our biggest deal, well, this is definitely our biggest deal, not in terms of quantity, but in terms of quality, is with the Cleveland Indians. So we are trading Travis Swaggerty, and again, this opens some things up. The fact that Danny Shapiro has been a stud in his brief debut is enough for us to pull the trigger and make the deal. So Swaggerty's gone, and we're packaging him with Trevor Rogers, and we are trading for Josh Wolf, 26-year-old Josh Wolf. Good season so far. He's performed well at the major league level, except for 1 year. It talks about him being a setup role, but I mean, he's everything here says starting pitcher. So apparently the price has changed on him. We maybe just adjust how much we keep of Trevor Rogers' contract. That might get us there. Maybe. It does. I mean, that doesn't matter if we keep it all or not because it's off the books this year anyway. And we can't. It's not like we're going to magically get down to under $82 million, so we're kind of in no man's land. So screw it. If we retain Swaggerty's, could we get maybe like a prospect in addition to? Oh, it doesn't let us trade. That's odd. Who else could we throw in? Is there anyone we could throw in? Let's see. Ben Bofo. I might like him more than Wolf. Champion. Oh, last name Champion. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. Lost my guy Wolf. There we go. We got to get a prospect in return. Let's try to get something, right? Every little piece could help. Donovan Jackson. Just trying to see what... Yeah. If there's anyone close who's highly rated that we could squeeze off of them too for holding all this extra cash. Petey Helpin. What a name, Petey Helpin. All right. No one here that I want to give up, though. So we'll just go with Swaggerty and Rogers. We'll just do it. We'll just do the damn thing. Or I could just keep looking. Just keep looking a little bit. Yeah, again, no one here I want to keep. Okay, Junior San Quentin. All right. We'll take him. Why not? It's not going to hurt. Can we squeeze someone else out of this too? Javi Troncaso. Sure, let's do that too. We'll take anyone you want to throw in. Dave Clymer? Sure, why not? Sure. Who else? Tim McHugh? Oh, look at Timmy here. Good old Timmy. Pretty good defensively. If we remove Dave Clymer, does that help? See, they want players. It's just like ridiculous. Guyton, no way. You're not getting him. Oh, Brady Neal too. That's someone I want to talk about after we make this trade. But plan chart. 25 playing high A. Yeah, we'll throw him in. We'll make the deal. He is someone who I'm going to talk about here in a quick second. Our fans are shocked that we did not keep Trevor Rogers. Oh, that's right. One of our goals was to sign him. Oops. Whoopsies. We're definitely probably going to get fired after this year. Well, we might not have another year to worry about it because we might get fired. So anyways, we got rid of Trevor Rogers, Seth Beer, Sam Delaplane. They're all leaving after this year anyway. I know our owner, Bob Nutting, wanted us to sign Trevor Rogers. Not realistic. We got rid of, we brought over Flores from the White Sox, Logan Gilbert from the White Sox, and then Josh Wolf as well from the Indians, to give us some more depth on that rotation. And again, do we have enough time to overcome this and win the division? Probably not. How many games left, just out of curiosity, do we have against the Brewers? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 games. We're 10.5 down. We have 7 left against the Brewers. So even if we won every single game against the Brewers and everything else was the same, we would still be down 3.5 games. So we need some help along the way there. So, but our real focus here is on the wild card. We do have a shot here, and again, we got rid of players that are for sure leaving. We have a little bit of cost control going into next year, so I feel like we split the difference well. Again, I know splitting the difference in history for everything has never worked out well for pretty much anybody, but we're going to see if we can be the first. So thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Peace out.